let's do it. Subtract you, since you're no good anymore, and we'll make our peace. Since you can't say fairer than money sometimes, even when it includes the war reparations. Armenia nice and happy that I give them that extra land, and I will be facing a little bit of civil war here, but not for very long. Okay. Looks good. Plus I'll get the extra PP from dismantling another one of my rivals. Perhaps dismantling is putting it a bit high, but I mean really, Gizimiluk is not going to be coming back from this. We grab ourselves an extra fort. I don't really think it's a fort that I care enough about to keep. We already have this fort here in a nice and defendable mountain area. So really, do I need anything better? It's an unfortunate fort, because if I want to go and liberate it, then I'm looking at a bit of a nasty time. But it's pretty as in it's going to last quite a while. Might as well put that fort defense of mine to use. So goodbye fortification. Hello coring. Hello a touch more coring. Wait, isn't this in some kind of nasty area that I don't want to secure? Georgia is actually a big and bountiful state. But it's just going to be a territorial core anyway, so we'll do it. We'll just get everyone back home. Jake, mercy kill QQ. Oh, QQ are going to die. They have cores that rightfully belong to Baghdad, whether Baghdad want me to help them or not, because Jings, they are ungrateful. I brought the true faith to them, and this is how they decide to repay me. Go figure, we eclipse another rival, and then we get to choose Timmy, Uzbek, Hejaz, or Crimea. Timmy won't be a rival for very long, might as well jump on them to smoke that eclipsing. And hopefully... The appearance of a religious Persian state has stirred the hearts of Kizibash tribesmen in our lands. Minor clashes with government officials now escalated into full-blown uprisings. 7-11-7-7-7. Yikes. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. Ardabil, Tehran, Semran, Ardakan, Ardabil. Because I know where all those provinces are. Well, they did say Ardabil was one of them. Ardakan? That's here, that's desert. Most of them are over in Tehran though, and that is mountainous, so I should be taking care of that. And the rest I can intercept as they move around my mountainous country. Who asked about Jake getting slapped around easy there? Not dead yet. Yeah, I would love to mercy kill Kara. My truce will be up with them in 98, so that's 6 years from now. Still want to fight Persia, but as long as Delhi are willing to back them, that is not a war that I think I could reasonably win. I would try. Well, I'd give it the good college try, but I don't think I would win. Alright, so I could take that as long as most of them are over in Tehran. We'll murder them. The rest, though... Oh, okay, so 2 of them. Did it list it twice, or am I just even blinder than usual? Okay, I'm gonna need some mercs for this. There's no way around it. Well, that said... Nah, I need to make my way to Gillian. That is a high priority. Otherwise I'm gonna smash that fort to pieces. It's a shame, because I don't want these guys to run around rampaging, but if I take care of the big stack, it's just hoovering up the small ones afterwards. Jake, is QQ losing to Iraqi rebels? Those are pretender rebels. Know your rebs, folks, it could save your life. I don't think you'll be spreading up here. They're not Persian cores. You should be making your way to Gillian, especially since it is a neighbouring fort that you need to make your way to. The unfortunate part, or at least another unfortunate part of this... Oh wait, now I'm the one that's going to be facing Iraqis. Ah, well, I can bring the pain down on them. That's not good. That's awful. Oh my days, that's beyond terrible. Okay, the whole reason I needed you dead was to repair my legitimacy. And that's... and you're even worse. Granted, you have it where it counts, but you're still bad. And how old are... okay, 31, so it's not like we're going to be unable to declare wars or anything. Yeah. Okay, if you could die, now would be the time. What the heck? What are you doing? That is not where I need you at the moment. If this is a clever plan to wrap your way around into my mountainous province, then clever girl, but I don't think it is. We'll retake this province. The fort says so. What are they up to? Where is he going? Just when I thought I understood Rebs. Okay, sure, you want to go for that, that's fine, but I need to get there as well. That's actually unfortunate for me. They're all going to come together, making it probably better that I engage one of them into the mountains. And then I can take the other two even Stevens on the dry lands. Come now, ruler, it's time to die. Or better yet, my heir could die again. Making our way. Let's try and take them down. It'd be nice if they spread into Karen lands as well, but they're going to be going for my forts, no doubt about it. +3 stability for Nout. Alright. Don't give up the aggression. That's a little bit fortunate though, but... there we go. Everyone else just squeezed together. The mercs were a bit of a waste, really. I should probably keep them around just to puff out my chest a bit until my manpower recovers, though. So I'll keep them and just, well, not really pay them that much. You'll retake these two. You will get on the case there and there. You folks, there's no other things I need to take. You just make your way over to Gillian, and we consider future moves. So, it'd be nice if I could bully the Timmies a little bit. Well, mind you, if you all just stood around in Kazakhstan a bit, we might be able to get rid of the Iraqis. I'm not actually keen on having them ravaging my lands at the moment, so that's something well to consider. In that case, dosh up. We'll send those mercs to do that work, and we'll see if we can't get rid of these. Might be a tough sale. It's good, but it's not good enough. We would need a bit more in the way of friendly troops. Just a little bit, though. Or some other reason to drive down... oh well. Diplomatic Timmy ruler. I don't think he's going to dip his way out of this. Nice that Oman would join in, but that's not what I'm looking for here. Hormuz would likely allow them through, but Oman are only 9,000 troops against. It's the Delhi that concerns me, not the Persia. Persia's a joke. Sadly, they're not a joke that's willing to give in to my threatened war, but a joke nonetheless. We're already above 4 summit, which is a shame. I really wanted Kazakhstan to not revolt with Iraqis. Nice! That must have been by event. I doubt that Baghdad converted that on their own. But that's the nice thing about religious ideas. That's what it does. Things just go well when you have them. Although at the turn of the year, separatism will knock itself down a bit, and then we can start to lose all that. Not that we don't have Shirvanis to worry about. Shirvan wishes to rise up. But we'll get it cored, and then we'll try that little trick, because it seemed quite effective. Not sure I care all that much about it as a state, nice though it is. So yeah, state it, raise autonomy, remove state. Pretty sweet. Is Uzbek beyond diplomacy, Jake? Uzbek is probably going to be targeted by Muscovy, and they don't really hate Persia all that much. Neutral, neutral. How unbecoming of a horde. They might kind of want those provinces, but kinda ain't gonna cut the mustard around here. You're still neutral towards me, Mamluks. I need to improve that badly. So, you there, I would like my claim. I don't care about building a spy network anymore, and I do care about threatening war upon you, so we'll see if we can do that. If not, I could always just fight, but Kara got Uzbek as a friend, which is concerning. As I said, I suspect that Muscovy are going to be gunning down on that, but we'll see to what effect. Okay, good, the Iraqis are going away. Probably one of the only people in history that can say that. But I'll take it. Now I could get some of this land converted if I was willing to use my clergy. But all the lands are outside of my states. I guess Malakates? I do intend to gobble you up pretty soon actually. Because you've already served your purpose. And I would just end up... yeah... some of these states are a little... but still, these are two fairly good provinces. And I'm not... I don't know how the Zoroastrians were towards alcohol, but I doubt they were all Muslim about it. Jake, how can the Ottos be so wrecked? Jings, ask them about their life story. It was not a pleasant one. An alliance of the Mamluks could well be a pipe dream. Plus, they have Iraqi land. It was never really going to be peas in a pod, me and them. Still though, my avenues for expansion, yeah, they're questionable. There goes that good general of mine as well. Timmy I could jump on. I don't think his friends would help out at all. I would be getting a province, not exactly something to be writing home about, but better than a kick in the face. Province nobody else is getting either. Jake just tuned in. Did you have something to do with the expansion of Karaman? I had nothing to do with Karaman other than perhaps distracting the Ottomans. The Ottomans who safeguard eastern Anatolia. Good luck with that. What does that actually give them claims on? Huh, yeah, good luck with that. Might be that Anatolia ends up being my expansion opportunity instead. Emirati not willing to kiss the ring of the Zoroastrian overlord. Not yet, though. Alright, so the Iraqis are a distant memory. I am really thinking that war with Timmy is the right way, but I lost that. Crimea getting ravaged by Persia and Delhi, who isn't really. It's a shame that Delhi are so leg-locked with Persia and all this. And I'm still flirting above my force limit. Expensive, but it's not like I don't have money to burn in all of this. If anything, I should be building up my more profitable provinces. Yes, I have profitable provinces somewhere. Autonomy is pretty high, that makes me a little about it all. And again, those prices though. Not so keen, not so keen. I'd rather have a bit of a windfall. Is that even the right phrase? Windfall? Let's assume that it is. Now Persia. Opinion and rivalry are not going to overcome... Oh, my army strength is apparently enviable. How are you doing then, Persia, in the grand scheme of things? Not so hot. Manpower's looking good, but an AI's manpower will never not look good on very hard mode. Jake, you can make your yacht now. Oh my, 69 sailors. We'd throw some of them into a bark, but I don't think there'd be any bites to making that, since... What would I do? Patrol Basra? Get another quarter ducat, not even, over to Persia? Persia's great, but it would be greater if I had Tabriz. If anything, it's a sign that I should be fabricating all over Karakayunlu, because in a couple of years I'll be able to blow these guys away, and yeah, Crimea would get involved, sure, but Crimea is, at the very least, they're having the Persian snake make their way to them. I think that's more what I should prep for. I should be targeting provinces that are my own culture here to get the most out of them. And I think I would Deus Vault. As much as I want those Iraqi lands for Iraq, I really want lands for myself as well. It's a tough one, because the aggressive expansion is going to be murderously high no matter how I cut it. I could save the Iraqi lands for later, but the Mamluks could jump them. But, I mean, I could take the Mamluks later on, I just need better preparation for it, and maybe it's better that Iraq stay chilled out. Hoping that the Mamluks don't have the ability to convert any of these. I certainly couldn't do a religious center. They're both religious centers? Samawa and Hila. Well, I don't know diddly about the Middle East, so I'll take the word for it. Aye, what I'm thinking is Deus Vault. Get my core back, get this claim, get this. Take over Mush and Cizre for myself, since they are Kurdish. Aye, how could it possibly go wrong? Oh, that's right. For some reason my spy network is broken with them. Heavens knows why. So I'll just have to go without that in Deus Vault. Uzbek are a concern, granted. Oh my, they are a bigger, scarier concern than I'd thought. It's never easy now, is it? Jake, just Dow QQ. Do it. Nah. Naxos, Armenia, Iraq. This means Iraq can now start fishing for support for independence. They are well within their rights to do so. What's their liberty desire? 90, 120, 130. It's about 120. And it's going to tick down by about 1% per year. And there's nothing I can do that'll change that. There's no point in doing scutage, since they don't pay me money anyway. Oh, I could throw my dynasty onto their throne, but Wait, wasn't my dynasty meant to be... Oh no, my dynasty got taken over by those, by that horrible event. It actually did me a favor, but I had the Ardalan dynasty, and that was cool, and now I've lost it, and that is uncool. Just keep up with technology, it could do without corruption kicking me in the bum. And then think about this. Kinda want you in a state. But really that's just the estuary talking to me. Timmy, another good target for Dowin. But I would quite like Crimea to lose out a bit more, or for Timmy to have that annulled. Good to do something about my terrible morale. And always good to take the admin. I mean, you should always take the admin in that. At the very least, you can use some of it to reduce inflation. I will not, because I'm a little starved for points being in the Muslim tech group. Trust everyone read the dev diary on tech groups, or rather institutions. Pretty interesting, right? Oh, man. If ever there was a time for my ruler to die. Hopefully your heir goes first. So annexing you would start 5 years, was it? Aye. Maybe I should have ripped more into Gizzy, giving myself some actual permissible targets here. I would love to Deus Vault, or even just threaten war on Timmy, but he's having none of that. Sure, Nagai, have it. Heck, I should give Persia access of anything, but they don't want it anymore. And then there is Hormuz. Hormuz would not listen to my threats. Oh well. Almost. If it wasn't such a valuable province, and I was a bit stronger in terms of oh, Yemen, you don't look so good. Didn't I have you as an ally? Or was I just thinking about doing that? Maybe Hejaz would make the better. No, rivaled. And then there is Oman, who are getting their teeth kicked in over all of this. And still you, who do not wish to make royal babies with me. It's getting hard to find allies as a poor Zoroastrian state here. But then Persia is doing a Delhi thing. I was eyeing up Delhi as a potential ally early, but distance between borders was killing that. Jake, any plans for making events that give stability while at max stability give admin points? That would be nice. It's a little bit of work to do, and that's probably just the reason it hasn't been done. There's lots of things that you always want to do, but time is an ever-limiting factor. No longer got my claim on Baghdad, but that is fine by me. They again wish to be a march, that is not fine by me. Oh, it's fine that they want it, but they're still not getting it. I need Uzbek to get dragged into some horrible, preferably Muscovite war. I mean, they have a militaristic ruler, why wouldn't they gun down the Uzbeks? And it's that reasoning that I have not been allying them. Persia still failing to tech up, and how much I would adore to destroy them. I could give my condottieri to Timmy for free and... oh, okay. His rival gets in the way of all that then. I'm not a rival to Nagai though. Just give them all my troops as condottieri and go and destroy Persia. Go figure. Plus, that's very risky. Could go wrong in a number of horrible ways. What even is Kakheti? It's you, right? Wouldn't be easy to convert. So, no real need to do that. I'll figure it out later. You're another one that... let's just get some autonomy there and forget about it. The song playing right now is A Highland Wanderer. I point this out just about every time it plays, if not every time it plays, but I really like this song. Okay, I really think God wills it when it comes to the Timurids. It's lost their ally though, so maybe... It's a tough one, because even if I beat them up and take this, I wouldn't be able to take more here to really drive a wedge between these two powerful nations. And a wedge is what I really wish to drive. I hate to spam, Jake, but that province from Timmy allows you to eat into Nagai. You make an excellent point there. Nagai is allied with Yarkand, who tend to punch above their weight. It's really not somewhere I'm interested in taking over, but I'm at the point where I don't think beggars can be choosing much. It's not that bad, but the provinces are big and ugly, and yeah, I touched enough on Central Asia with the permafrost campaign. Still, I could construct myself a fairly nice march up here, I guess. Well, I'll be hard-pressed to find someone for that, but really, I should just declare war and have Armenia do the lifting for me. And there's no real need to make it Deus Volt when... Well, they would get involved now. I shouldn't have hesitated. Better keep an eye on that, because they're going to go up and down a bit depending on how the war goes. Occupied and besieged provinces would help out here, but maybe they delivered a decisive blow. But Jake, purging Muslims is fun, I'm not going to deny that, but I was hoping to focus on this region. That Timmy province I want to take anyway, since it's part of the ever-delicious Persian trade node. Okay, now we're talking. Just want to make absolutely sure it's going to go down that way. Really, I should take Conquest. That tiny bit of aggressive expansion isn't going to matter for a 3-dev province. I don't have any enemies to fight, because I reckon the Timmies still have no army. Well, they got 1,000 men hiding somewhere. And I'd be getting ticking war score from just occupying this, which is fine. It'll Ottle Black Bottle, it'll Ottle out. Well, you know, given the choice, why would you ever not Deus Vault? That makes Crimea a pretty crappy ally to a lot of people, hopefully including Kara, but can't guarantee that. Sure, well, I'll just send you guys off to deal with that. Well, the reason is because I don't quite have the... There we go, just tell Armenia to do my work for me. Good boy. Jake, Holy War is 200% aggressive expansion. Are you actually blind? It says 75. There is not a 2 or a 0 in that. There's a percentage mark, I'll give you that. As a fellow blind individual, I feel your pain. Jake, those borders make me vomit. I hope you're proud. I think it was worse when we were the donut shape. But now, well, something has gone terribly wrong in the donut factory. I don't think it would take much for them to give us that. The trouble is we'd need war score. And the time for Kara's destruction comes ever closer. That Uzbek, although they are in debt, it's not helping out all that much. Persia, I'm at war with one of your enemies. Maybe you could... Hell, I'll give you access. It doesn't give us what we need, but... Maybe the Uzbeks... the Uzbeks would give us access. Get to work, Armenia. There's land to be taken. Well, if you can't get allies, might as well make some vassals. At least they fight for you. I would really like... Ooh, Diplo is nice, but mercantilism is too tasty to pass up. I'm gonna have three bonus over Persia with military tech. It's such a shame that Delhi are easily able to get over there. Yeah, they're even touching now. The one hope I have is that they end up rivaling each other. Persia are going to lose Timmy as a rival. If they are allied, their opinion isn't enormous. But who else could they reasonably rival? The Mamluks? Well, I just have to hope that they do. Like I said, no guarantee that they would. And unfortunately, because of no longer being this war, they've gotten all their war enthusiasm back. So we better just go over there and Deus Vault. Get our heir on the case since he's very fast. Funny how having one very fast person makes everybody really fast. Still Delhi, who are you gonna strike next? Oh, okay. Well, that's another way to do it. Well, that's a shame because I won't get ticking war score now. Maybe I'll get ticking war score from this one incredible battle that I'm going to face against these fellows. Should probably only have half my army go there, so it's an actual battle and not an insta-stack wipe. Look at how not insta-stack wipey that is. There we go. Not actually sure if that makes a difference or not, but at least we'll now get ticking war score, and that's all one needs. Jake, who is Shamar friends with? His land is awful, but it's still land. I'm not sure if friends is the right word, but they are a vassal of Mamluks, so that kind of blows for me. Armenia love us, which is good. Karakyunlu need to go. Karakyunu's land is certainly land, but Uzbeks are a concern. Uzbeks allied with Kokhand, Kara, and Mongolia. Kara lose their spy network on me, nice. And Venice are getting excommunicated. I wonder why. Were their actions so impious, you know, with all the crusading over the Ottomans? What a strange world. Oh, well, that's a concern. Timmy tribes, now is not the time. Armenia? Please don't lose what we've built up there. It's kind of important to me that I get this 1-3 development province. Also be good if the Uzbeks don't declare war for this province and take it away from me. That would be tragic. No, they have no desire for it, but they probably have desires overall to be murdering some Timmies. Jake's if Jake had turned on Coloured Wasteland, Mamluk's name would be so great. People keep asking for it. I think I will just turn it on. I don't like it because I keep clicking on Wasteland provinces and wondering why nothing is happening, but maybe I will. Alright, all I really need is that 10 war score and I'll have whatever I want. Make our way over to the Georgian province, so those Georgians are likely to revolt. Keep an eye on that aggressive expansion. It is still dangerously high. All these Muslims pointing accusatory fingers at me for doing the Zoroastrian rite of just murdering all that we come across. Korzani's in Sebezvar, because I know we're sitting there. We are. Of course, I was never able to increase autonomy around here, but why are you so gutsy? You have the separatism. You also have the separatism. Ah, I see, because I wasn't able to convert you. That makes a world of difference. Well, I'll just station our bombs over there. The Georgians are due later, so I won't worry about that. We got our 10 war score. Shame that that's not enough, but jings. The Armenians are surprisingly apt at tearing down this wall. Hope they don't get a disease outbreak or anything. Feels good being Ardalan. Armenians known for removing kebab. Really, I don't think the Armenians came out on top in much of that. Still, could throw some love their way. And what better way to show our love than to integrate them into our greater realm? Only one of their provinces has increased coring cost, the rest will be gobbled up post-haste. Maybe I'll finally be able to recover that abysmal prestige of mine. This will give me a touch of it, but I'd rather get a bit more. Well, you know, I could just jump over there myself. No, they'll probably be done by the time I get there, and they're going to move along of their own accord. Starve them out. Jake, could you give Timmy lands to Persia to make Delhi hate them? Well, it's not without reason there, but the thing is there aren't cores on either side. I don't think they're about to fall out over anything. I'm surprised that Persia is able to keep Timmy as a rival, though. So am I, but I mean, I'm awesome. Still think Kara need to go down a notch, but the Uzbek do concern me. Maybe they shouldn't concern me as much as Crimea does. I mean, it's just the Uzbek that I'd have to blow away. Fairly unfortified folk, but still the Karas do bring a certain je ne sais quoi to the table. You just watch them and they keel over. Afghanistan is not something I'm keen to see on the map. I actually want that land. But I do like getting, well, getting all of this, actually. I'll take it. Straight raw money, probably better than war reparations at this time. I get my province, I throw down a humiliation to keep my PP up. All looks fairly well. Now we get another province just to throw that core down on. Just a territorial core. But it's for a fairly large area. Might just keep it territorial, we'll see. I mean, it's only 3 development, I just took it so it gives me tighter control on the Persian trade node. And that control will get ever tighter once Kara kiss the ring. There we go. So if they're not a valid target for me, I'm surprised they're a valid target for Persia. It also means I need to grab an enemy of my own. Crimea, Hejaz, Nagai, Uzbek. None of them are really crying out to me for now. We'll hold that one as a wild card. Jake, Ardalan's name is trying to tell you something. Ardley. Still not willing to give in to any of my demands. Truce will be up with you soon. Hormuz also probably not willing to put up with my bullcrap. But if they gave me just one crappy little province, it would open up doors to me. So maybe I should get a claim on Abd al-Qis. I mean, it couldn't hurt, could it? And then I start going the Arabian route. Oman is pathetic. Mind you, they are allied with Hejaz, who are my rival, or at least they've rivaled me. Jake, did you humiliate Timmy? Went away for a drink. I did humiliate Timmy. In fact, I think I can still hear Janid in the background there. Alright, Georgians, go figure. Feels good to be making bank, though. Feels very good. What else could I be making, though? I could be making some admin off of my clergy. It's not like I need them to be super loyal or anything. There we go. And I always like a bit of ducats out of my merchant guilds. Sure, they wouldn't be happy about it, but when are they ever happy? I guess I could call a diet. Yeah, that 5 prestige is not something I want to... Well, actually, the reward for fulfilling my mission is +1 stability. If my king would just have the good grace to die right about now, maybe we could go somewhere here. That should get rid of the Georgians without me having to fight them. And very soon, we shall bring the Armenians into the fold. It's not like we don't have dip to spare. 667. Nice. Jake, have you any plans for India before the Europeans arrive? I'm not so sure I want to expand outside of this culture group. I want something a bit sexy looking for Ardalan, since they are a lovely purple colour. Then again, the achievement kind of demands that I take all this over. So maybe I will build up my power and then go and thump certain others, such as the... Oh, I sense an alliance that dropped here. Mutual hostilities between France and Castile. Castile's going to regret not having taken the Iberian Union. Happens an uncanny amount of times in my campaign that they decide, nah, you know, we don't need that union. But it works out for me. Jake, I doubt you'd like what's going to happen when that heir comes to power. Which one are you talking about? There are quite a few heirs that I don't like the look of. There's one of them. Oh wow, a regency. Hopefully they get the event where they get to take over another crappy ruler of their own. Speaking of cat, there we go. 668, still not enough for corruption bill. And the Iraqis slowly but surely coming to understand that I'm a nice guy. I mean, their liberty desire is only on the cusp of 100%. This is absolutely useless for me, so we'll hold out on that. Jake, I think Zoroastria would probably be a thing. Alright, QQ is down. Crimea also down. Crimea would only just not get involved, so that means I would have to go and punch Uzbek in the face at the same time that I am dealing the pain to Karakayunlu. I have a 2-tech lead here, but there's always the concern that people will be throwing condottieri against me, those people being Persia, heck, even Delhi probably. And as the Mamluks, because we haven't exactly established friendly relations with them. Certainly something to think about, isn't it? One alliance, though. Not like me to be so scared of one alliance. Yeah, I don't think this is a war that's going to be hurting Delhi all that much unless they end up fighting condottieri after condottieri. And they've already hired out ones of their own, but you're also getting it from Nepal and Tirhut. So it's not like Delhi are without enemies here. But you're hiring them from Vijayanagar. So really, I think Delhi have this one in the bag. Not seeing any sieges going on at the moment, at least not yet. Nagaur doing impressively though, they've grown 5 times in size. If you count development, far greater than that, because they start out with a pretty crappy province, and I'm proud of them. They even, I thought that was gold, but no, it is copper. Malwa and Sindh, is that all? Malwa, Sindh and Bundelkhand. Well, you don't think you really have to count Bundelkhand and all that, whereas you have Baluchistan and Delhi, but essentially Vijayanagar as well. Nepal may be the Prussia of India, but they are tiny and pathetic right now. And Tirhut, yeah, so big I didn't even notice them there. Interesting, but if Delhi do take any kind of losses here, that could go well my way. Much as I want to jump on that here and now, I can just see the amount of ways that this would go wrong. So very wrong. But it's the one chance I have without Crimea getting involved. And the army of the Karakayunlans is a joke. Uzbek is probably not such a joke. Let's have a quick look at them. It's not like me to be hesitating like this in the face of war, but very hard mode does do things to people. Yes, I know, Mile. Oh, jings. See that? Even though they're big, you look at that land and think, oh, it's dirt poor. They're not going to throw more than maybe 20, 25 at me. And then they go, no, we got to force them at 45. Thanks for the bonuses. Oh well, I think it's something I'm going to sleep on since we are wearing on here. We will continue this at a later stage, but that later stage is to be determined because I'm on vacation. I'm actually flying off to the UK on Saturday, as well as having a big-ass party tomorrow, so we'll see what goes down. Nothing is certain, except for the success of Ardalan, because that was never in question. So from me, for now, I'm heading off. I do hope that more people want to try a mod game, though, because as I was saying, Arcane tried Kaizo Mario, and whilst it went embarrassingly badly, didn't even get as far as I did when I played that game, it was nice to see people try it. I know that we are fairly brutal with the banning, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are people watching right now who are currently unable to chat because our harsh treatment decided to remove them from the vicinity. Well, completing a mod game manages to make you immune to that, so perhaps a consideration. Well, enough rambling from me. For now, I am gone, so cheers and cheerio. And I don't think we've ended on this note for a wee while, but it's keen to drive in the fact, especially when playing on very hard mode, that you can do many things in life, and some are easier than others. But when faced with a challenge, it is important to never settle for grayskin. Good night.